You're evil, Nessa and Jakes. You're very wicked. And you're licky. But then again, what can you say? What is your expectations from a thief? You can't expect better. When him not thief, him not gonna lie. This is wickedness. This is wickedness. Not that Rosalie don't deserve it. Yes! And don't get me wrong. She deserve it. But not like how Una do it. That's why I'm saying kill the internet hype up. Them and come back come chat your Jakes. You want prosecute your picnic them. Jakes is a man. Jakes a man. Make him deal with him bangle himself. Rosalie and me and Cheryl there. Straight. But when Rosalie come see if you not pay Jakes no mind, Jakes pay Rosalie mind. When Jakes not pay Rosalie mind, Rosalie pay Jakes mind. And that's how they train themselves. That's their relationship. They must see each other daily. Regularly. Me don't know how una sit down and faster them things yeah. Me not have no time for debate over this who right from who wrong more than Nessa should I just get a chat before Rosalie go behind the pen. Yeah. Before you go behind the pen. No, Shan is true. You don't do stuff like that. Don't. Yeah, Nessa, you put on the paper, your statement is, you can't go work because you get threat, which is a lie. You're afraid to come out of your house, which is another lie. You understand me? So you see all of them do something there, and you haven't gone to work in some time. Which is a big lie. You understand me? But now, remember these three things what you say about this individual, right? Why are you in the community of the individual when the threat was sent to you via social media while you were in St. Thomas, a different parish? Why were you in the girls' community around her Befa and their children? After the three things that you put in the statement, you go in our community, you're around their Befa and their children. You're scared, you can't go on the road, threat was sent. So tell me the truth now. Why were you there? What could be so important to jeopardize the statement? What could be so important to launch in the community? You understand me? That would jeopardize your statement. That me want to ask everybody. What? The community does not belong to Rosalie. So what if Rosalie had taken a vid of you and had sent it to her lawyer and said, this is the person who is scared of going on the road, who is afraid of me, by saying that I sent threats and all of this. What if she had sent it to her lawyer? And Nessa perk up and ready for court now, they would run her out because everything is a lie. You know, so the thing that Nessa take out from Rosalie, all of it is a lie. All of it is a lie. All of it is a lie. You see what I tell you now? You're scared that you make your presence known. And you even took it to the net, digital footprint. So when them ask, you know, Nessa, you want the $30 million because you're scared that you haven't working sometimes. What you gonna tell them, say? Yes, so all you're afraid. So tell me something. What if Rosalie had used her phone 6 or 1/2 dozen of the other? So Nessa, you don't have no case, you know, you have to go just battle out the spit pan. You have to go battle out the spit pan and you can't lose the spit pan because you aggravate the lady. You aggravate her. You never know. That is why I tell you, say, swing slow, sweet chariot. And you're not here, you not care. And one of the things that people, when people class on them because them hate, you know. I don't have no time for hating, Nessa, because number one, you're faceless in my memory. Remember, me never meet you yet. Me never meet you yet, Nessa. So me can't say X, Y, and Z. No. Me can't say X, Y, and Z. Remember that you're scared. Remember, you're scared and afraid. And you haven't been to work because the threat was sent. A lot of threat. And the threat keeps sending and you keep appearing. So, is it true? Are you really scared? Or is it just a regular bantering? Until they provoke the individual by showing up and stating that a bad girl there. So how you take out paper upon her? And there's a bad girl there. If you're bad, why did you go and take out the paper? Why you never just turn up and fight? Can you come look for your friend? Make she lick you. Why you never turn up and fight and then take out the paper? Why you take out the paper first and then turn up and fight? Why? That me want to know. Why? These are the stuff you need to answer. I hope Rosalie liars to this. Yeah? Because when you talk about 30 million, you just breach the case. You breach the case. You don't want to talk certain courthouse business. You can't talk. Because it not reach court yet, you can't talk. A paper you serve, you can't talk. And that's the first thing when I know say you're slow. You can't talk. And you can the girl go court for X, Y, and Z, Z, Y, and E, and you come out for $1,000 per hour. You can't talk. Now if nobody not there the hearing, then you can't talk. And that's the first part I know say you're slow. And when you come from a program and you say you're scared and you're afraid, remember you leave it from a program. You're afraid and you're scared. Oh my God. Yeah, you can't leave your house. You can't go to work. And you have your son. You have your son. Yeah. And you have to protect your son. Then, you're reaching the girl community around her kids and her man. And that part they alone. At the part they alone are trouble me. Go fix that and get back to me. Yeah, my love. Tell you say you're too jumpy. Yeah, and a bright orange wig she wear too. Nobody can miss the head. You're supposed to lose her from him because your kill is like Nessa. So you have to lose her from him because you miss. Don't want to block them so quick. Many people them get a chance to speak, man. Come on, address them. Pin it right here. Yeah, you lose her from him because your kill is like Nessa. Even when you put it in a plain English, you still not understand it. You still not understand it. That's why I don't know why Nessa follow done, but she done anyways. Yeah, why Nessa follow uno. All when you put it out there clearly, you say you lose her for me. She was a victim, it wasn't on social media. She ain't no victim. She's very presumptuous. All when I put it in a straight English, you don't understand. Because it sound like me a beat down Nessa dog. Nessa beat down her own herself. Go on. Where? You see? Rosalie has an energy to draw down everybody. And that Nessa get catching her. That she get caught into. Whether Rosalie wants spit pumps, push your police and spit pumps, if you weren't in the community, these actions wouldn't take place. You notice? First and foremost, if you who have the individual in court, if you weren't in the individual community, all of this wouldn't take place. You have somebody at court, you avoid every inch of them. It can get very messy. You never know. That's the first thing. How did the war ensue? Because she came in the child's community, even though the child wasn't there. Even though the child might not be living there or staying there, she came to provoke a situation that she claims she's afraid of. So, why were you there? To deliver something to whom? Her baby daddy. Okay. One who were there? The mother, the kids, well-wishers. Okay, so you went there to deliver the stove. So who gave you the stove? Did he know that the stove was coming? Yes, he did. Okay, did he know that you're the one bringing the stove? Of course. Okay. Does Jakes know that you have Rosalie in court? Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Alright, no further questions. You know how much time the judge asks you? Everything is you. You know all of this and you go on your kids. Rosalie is territorial about her kids. Nobody no want them pick go no stepmother. Even some of the case we hear that every day. And you're really aggravating the child. They not have to tell you nothing. They not have to tell you the final verdict. You never know that? That is why when you have a license gun, you have to be careful how you use it. You never know. Imagine you get a gun for protect yourself, and you have to be careful how you protect yourself for the gun. You never know that. Okay. That is why if you drive on the road and you don't have no insurance, police can take away your vehicle. You buy a car and license don't use to drive the car, to buy the car, but you have to use a license to be in the car on the road. What does that say, Nessa? Be smart. Be smart. Because this is not even a case. Of course, them set up Nessa. Nessa not pay the lawyer fee, because Nessa not have it to pay the lawyer fee. If Nessa did have money, Nessa would not run road for Cheryl. If Nessa did have money, she would not run road for people. You get that? So all of this not make no sense. All of this not make no sense. You get what me I say? So you have to be smart about it. She has nothing. If Jakes and your mouth Cheryl and Cheryl do all of this, how far you go, Nessa, with the liar money? How far? You can't take out paper spans money and you not have backup. That's why I say things can backfire upon you. Things can backfire upon you because you want prison Rosalie and leave her left her picnic them, and you have a son that you claim to say your treasure. Mine you have to leave him. Things can backfire. Enough woman now look on this, you know. You don't be the one to take Rosalie out her picnic them life. You have CDA there, and Rosalie and Jakes who analyze them one another. You not have to fret. You don't be the one because you have a child. You have a child. And mother to mother, as careless as a mother Rosalie be, the reason why you do all of this is because you want the child to get the man. And that is it. So you have to think wise. So I cannot celebrate and I cannot be sad in this situation. I just don't care because it's nasty and deplorable. This is not the way Rosalie should have gone down. You shouldn't have nothing to do with it. It is unfair. You have a son. You have a S-O-N. You got a son and you're taking away a mother from her children. Why you want to do that? Be careful of which part of the Bible you're going to fulfill. Because you have all concubine in the Bible and all that. You see, Rosalie, you do a fine job at that, you know, by yourself, but you can't wait because Cheryl have to get the body. So you have to work it out. So you have to be careful, Nessa. This is all you need to know. You got to be careful. So when people can sit down and analyze situations, so remember me not done good money spent for my education, you know. Me not join them game there, and you're wicked, Nessa. You're a wicked girl. And me just can't see past your wickedness. I just cannot see past it. Remember, you know, do me not, you know the argument here, you know, this argument in mine, you know. But you see, while we're here analyzing, you're wicked and evil. And even I would never want to be your friend. I would never, ever, 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 ever want to be your friend, Nessa. You're very evil. Yeah? I would never, ever want to be your friend or anybody who have the same spirit like where you have friend. I would never want to do that. You see, if me have a friend like you and I walk with you, me have to sit down and say, no, don't do that. Don't do that. No, not do that. Me I come out in public and say, I am not in agreement with this. I'm not in agreement with this. You see me? I never want to be the case. It's if a boy not do me nothing detrimental, I never want to be the one to prison him. That's why I don't come from a program and try to expose man. No care if a boy come in my inbox and I look me and then see me tomorrow morning and call me about him and now come and expose him. I'm not doing it. You go down. You have a pattern. So if me no carry you down, something I go carry you down. Me no need to carry you down. Nessa sore because she said Nessa and most of her family must cooperate. So that make Nessa sore. Imagine you're suing Rosalie for that, and this is why I say Nessa has ulterior motive, and she had ulterior motive. You know why? She has ulterior motive because if it was told that Roger caused a lot of people to play with you, Nessa, you understand me, and you have not done anything to Roger, and that was physical, that mash up your mentality. Why Rosalie is saying something that nobody believes is true? Why it hurt you so much? That's how your wickedness starts showing. That is how your wickedness starts showing. Mark my words, I'm not defending Rosalie, you know. I am not defending Rosalie, but I can't defend two wrongs. I can't defend two wrongs. Me can't do it. You're gonna sue Rosalie for defamation of character, right? But you're not sue Roger for physical assault now, Stewie. So which one really hurt you? Are you really hurting? You are a pathological liar. You are a liar from the pit of hell. And when I say from deep down in a hell, me mean say you're a liar from deep down in a hell. You don't believe me? You're a liar from the deepest part of hell. And this is the evil and the witchcraft where you exude. And that's why I cannot side with you. I cannot side with you. I don't, me not gonna tell a lie. I am not defending Rosalie. Me say Rosalie deserve more than what she got through now. But not like this. Not in this way. Not in this way. Yeah, you're evil. And if nobody not sit down and analyze the situation, them now know say you and Cheryl plan this. You and Cheryl plan this. And Jakes is a wicked, dirty man. Jakes is a wicked, dirty man. Jakes get every room for prosecute Rosalie. Every room him get for prosecute Rosalie. Every angle, triangle and bangle. And just the money you gotta do it now. You never know. All of only the internet are gonna see the reward of dirty careless people. Wait, the internet are gonna see the reward of them. Dirty careless people. They shall see dirty wicked people. The internet are gonna soon fall. Watch. Everybody fall out. Everybody gonna get them falling now. But me say the internet are gonna soon fall. I mean now ask you know. Your evil Nessa and Jakes, you're very wicked. And you're licky. But then again, what can you say? What is your expectations from a thief? You can't expect better. When him not thief, him a go lie. You understand amazingly? When him not thief, him a go lie. This is wickedness. This is wickedness, not that Rosalie don't deserve it. Yes! And don't get me wrong! She deserve it! But not like how Una do it. That's why I'm saying that kill the internet hype up, them and come back chat your Jakes. You want prosecute your picking them mother for money. She would prosecute you too. But when you get many rooms and opportunity to do it, you did not. You keep going back. Remember we see it? You keep going back. But nobody don't analyze the situation, so everybody I carry them emotions in it. Remember Rosalie walk and tell like on the internet say me have AIDS, you know, and make no found the things say me have AIDS, so true, you know. Remember that one of the wickedest line of Rosalie could have tell upon me, you know, but you me not care. You understand my truth not hurt me. You understand what me I say? Remember me have every right and reason for take out paper lie and quote house for Rosalie, you know. You understand me? But you see sometimes you leave people to time. That's why Nessa can't tell me nothing. Nessa can't, because nobody now remind Nessa say Rosalie did say. Nobody now remind Nessa of that. Nobody not even now cuss Nessa tell her that. True or false, class? Nobody now cuss her. She's wicked. Remember me and somebody catch up right now where you have AIDS. Remember. That is why I can't sit down right here so and say this is evil. Remember me have every opportunity because people class me about it. Remember about anything what Rosalie say. Then suppose me did that with a way. Who need I believe? Suppose I was a sickly individual now. The whole I need I believe. As you talk, as me and somebody catch up, where your blood, clinic in my blood. Clinic in my blood. That is why I say, when Rosalie say, shouldn't go nowhere, Nessa, you're an evil little girl. You're it a go catch in. Mark my, me say, Jesus have mercy, mark my words. If I me like you, me send my son go grow somewhere else and make the people them go in a church and take that curse off of him. It a go take you, whether it take you today or tomorrow or 20 years time, Nessa always remember say, it a go take you. It is going to take you. She has done you nothing for you to want her to be taken away from her kids. Are you CDA? You shouldn't be a part of this because it not hurt you. It not jeopardize nothing for you because you're careless. You're careless. It not jeopardize nothing for you. And the truth is the truth. Me no want to get entangled with Rosalie mother will cost by a gigabytes because she's very evil and demonic and me no want fear spirit come look for me. Me no want it. That's why I stay far from she and Mr. Sayers. I stay far from Rosalie and Obia, man. Am I afraid of Rosalie? No, me that kick out Rosalie all. Kick it out. Kick out her nastiness. Yeah. But is it that me never go like this? No, my love. No. So what you do if somebody spit on me? You're not going to get for spit on me unless me you book on the highway and the byway. Me not come in your community. It's not the spit where Rosalie spit on Nessa. It's the fact that Nessa leave St. Thomas and come in the girl community come collect spit. She drop off stove and get spit for pay. Well, now see it, so it's not what would you do. Why nobody not spit on you yet? Why nobody not spit on you yet? That is my question to you who have a concern of what I would have done if someone spat on me. You only can be invested in somebody unless you want to tear down things around them. That's why you're thoroughly invested. You never know. That is why Nessa is so invested in her Jakes, my baby. Yeah. So when you're coming at me and talking about what I would have done if someone spat on me, let me tell you something, my girl. You're never get to spit on me unless me and you catch up out the road or where I were. You're not going to catch me in the community for spit for me. Because if you spit for me in the community, I'm going to take it. I am going to take it. I'm not supposed to down there. I don't have no bucket down there. So I'm going to take it. I am going to take it and always remember it. But anyway, I see out the road, remember me and vomit for you. So, we don't want to hear things like these. Because this is fact and reality. We don't want to hear things like, and a fear community. Then why not for we not go down at Tivoli? Why when Tivoli keep things and it a move? Why we not go there? Why we don't go there? We are nobody at Tivoli no catch up. We are nobody at Denham Town no have nothing. We are nobody in Franklin Town is not at war. So why we not support certain events down there? Why? Why? Somebody give me an answer, please. Why? Nothing is contradicting right here, so. Nothing. Unless the statement when Nessa give. Not your community. Inner city. We are afraid. We're afraid. You're bad. Because of them have the wicked Islam. Yeah, them can't go down there. That is my point. That is my point. So when we encourage Nessa to go in a girl community who them have beef, we don't have beef with nobody at Tivoli. Nobody at Tivoli not even know, but we're afraid. We're afraid. So you see the logics, we don't have no reasoning and ability, you know. That is why we just pretend that yeah, we don't come like the lady we are speaking Chinese. We're not going. We not go. No, for we shop at Earwood Street. We reach downtown, you know, and we shop at Earwood Street and we now go back market. Can't better go to Tivoli. Why? We always encourage people in things for do things and going on things that we would never do. And we are, you see, only in the comment section, not only you're saying about for screen record purpose. You see, only in the comment section, when it's a set of dog shit. We always encourage people to do what we would never do. We defend situations that we would never be in. We defend situations that you and I would never be in. And that is the funny part about life. Don't do that. Do not do that. So Nessa, when the internet do that. So Nessa, when the internet nothing bad that hurt and jeopardize anything for you. Because you should be traumatized based on the Rogers experience. You should be scared of people's community based on the Rogers experience. So why Rosalie stated something out of her mouth and it happened? You're wicked. I mean, just can't see past your wickedness. And I hear something in the life. You're wicked, but your day come and it could have taken 20 years, Nessa. Just like you said, the way in which you do Rosalie, you're gonna get it 100-fold. Trust me. You're get it 100-fold. Rosalie deserve it, you know. And just because the way you do it, it will seem like she never get no punishment. Watch. Cause when your time come, you go one day smaddy over you. Is you over yourself, my baby. Time ago, my phone want something want charge. My love on. Big up on yourself here and stay blessed and keep sweet. Live, laugh and love.